Sit down, people. Back. I want to get serious here. Music down a little bit. September 4th, 1955 was a beautiful year and a beautiful time. Mother, what the hell were you thinking that day?
I took a wedding that summer in '55 in Canada, and they served white fruitcake, didn't they, Sylvia, in Canada? You guys were there? And Bruce and I love fruitcake, and it was soaked in apricot brandy. And I came home and I told my mother, and she just thought that was the craziest thing because, you know, at weddings you always have white cake with white frosting. And I said, no, I was an only child and now I was going to get my way. And I did. And I had white, we had white fruitcake at our wedding. And when I mentioned this to Robin and Jan and Kathleen here, they're from England. Jan is from England, and of course that's what they serve in England is fruitcake. So the top of it is white fruitcake, and the cupcakes are raspberry champagne. The cookies I made these, but the Mexican wedding cakes are leftovers from our wedding. We had Mexican wedding cakes. I made 10 batches for our wedding because we had our reception in the basement of the church. And so anyway, all of our weddings were in the basement of the church, I mean our receptions. And so I made Mexican wedding cakes for both of Dawn's weddings. And I made Mexican wedding cakes for Dave and Ingrid, and they've been married almost a year. Yes. I want my grandson-in-law to stand up. Dave McLean. He's my favorite grandson-in-law. But anyway, they've been married. Yet.
Yeah. So far.
And then we haven't talked about Henry Ash. Andrew. No, we were talking about. It's a joke. Andrew Ash. He came. He's Lindsay's boyfriend, and he came from New York. He is in theater, and he is a brain. He graduated from Yale. He teaches.
LSAT.
No, SAT.
LSAT.
Yes.
LSAT.
They don't know. These old people don't know what that is. He teaches lawyers how to get in law school. Right. Because he was going to be a lawyer and he decided not to. But anyway, we love having him here. Stand up. This has been his initiation. All weekend. I mean,
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, to the whole family, and he hasn't run away yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm so proud.
Yes, you're doing wonderful.
Okay. I'm not done yet. Anyway, that's the end, and I'm not speaking another word tonight.
I got $1,000 right now that says this woman will speak within 4 seconds. No, let's get dessert. So this wonderful table here, the 30-year anniversary and the 60-year anniversary, if you have one of those anniversaries.
Are incredibly important to her. She'll remind you before she gives you a present that you gotta write her a note, thanking her for what she's about to do. So in preparing for this this event, we realized that we were quite a bit behind on some of our thank you notes. We're going to take this time to, you know, do some catching up. So just bear with us as, you know, we write some of these notes down. So Mark, do you have some thank you music that you could?
Yeah, but I can't start it until you do.
Okay, so here we go. Let's dive in. Thank you, Grandmother, for always giving us temporary hearing loss every time you sneeze.
Oh, I need the pen. I need the pen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma, for getting us on the Homeland Security watch list, because you're above the laws, and you don't really care when a sign says no trespassing.
Thank you, Daddy, for losing your hearing so early on in your marriage to Mom, so that you were only able to hear some of her conversations.
Grandma Joanne, thank you for always having your needs be secondary, making gourmet meals, and rearranging your schedule for Katie.
Thank you, Grandma, for spending so much time and energy volunteering at nursing homes. You have really saved us a lot of time shopping around for a home for you.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm scared.
Thank you, Bruce and
Now
Joanne,
get up closer to the
for
mic.
giving me Dawn, so I never have to ask another question ever again.
Thank you, Grandma, for telling me about fun rolls, GPS, and of course, internet prono.
Thank you, Grandpa, for always letting us win at games. Oh wait, you just suck at them.
Thank you, Bruce and Joanne, for teaching me that if you're not 30 minutes late, early, you're late.
Start over. Start over.
Do the whole pancake.
Thank you, Joanne, for teaching me that if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late. And also teaching your children that if you don't succeed in marriage, try.
Thank you, Mom, for showing us.
And so we said, you want a program, Mom? We're going to give you a flipping program. And so, as a way of showing you guys how much we appreciate you and the life that you gave us and the love that you showed for us and made us who we are, for better or worse, richer or poorer, 2 wives or 3 wives, we thought the 3 of us should take you on a little journey on your life, 80-60. Are you ready?
Thank you very much. I need some helpers here. Kids,
You ready?
no, just listen to me.
Okay.
No. I mean, and I'll give you the signal.
Okay.
But we're here to party tonight. We're here to love tonight. It's fantastic. I get so excited when my mom wants me to perform. I get nervous. I start to do little things underneath here. sniff myself. No, I don't. That was Mary Catherine Gallagher. Remember?
I remember that.
I wanted Lindsay to do that. Mary Catherine Gallagher? Really?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because we get nervous. But yes, we are here to honor. We are here to love. And ladies and gentlemen, open those up right now. Open those up. And we are here to celebrate. Do not drink them. Let's celebrate. Come on. I need some help out here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tea Room, Spring, Texas. Come on, let's hear it.
Celebrate good times, come on!
It's a celebration.
Celebrate good times, come on!
It's a celebration. Come on.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Little bit for Bruce and Bruce.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Josie to the main stage. There's a party going on right here. Let's celebrate the last throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your body with you. Come on now. Come on. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gonna celebrate and have a good time. Oh, it's time to get there. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Come on. Come on. September 4th, 1955. Blast from the past. If they don't get together, he don't happen, she don't happen, I don't happen, Matthew David doesn't happen, Maddie Ingrid, Hannah, Lindsay, all the rest of them don't have. We don't celebrate tonight because nothing happens. We're not here. It's zero. It's less than nothing. Woo! Let's celebrate. Come on. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. Come on, Joanne. It's all right. Bruce, we're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's celebrate. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. We got grandkids. We got little ones. My little baby's name is Brooke. I got my boy Luke and my boy Matt. We got Gracie and Alex from Boise, Idaho. They're gorgeous, hot model mom, Chrissy, right here. Hannah and Lindsay in the house. William, Dan, Maddie, Joe, Lander, Ingrid McClain. Am I missing anybody? Come on! I know nobody else is coming from me. I got that fixed. Come on! Dr. Choppy Choppy did that. We're gonna celebrate. Come on, grandkids. 10 is enough. 10 is really, really enough. All right, people. Let's celebrate. That's beautiful. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, let's get this. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna slow this down a little bit, and I want to get serious. Sit down, people. Back. I want to get serious here. Music down a little bit. First. September 4th, 1955. It was a beautiful year and a beautiful time. Mother, what the hell were you thinking that day? To marry a farm boy. You could have been a lawyer, maybe an actor from Hollywood or LA. But you chose this man for you. And I'm glad you did. Because if you didn't didn't choose this man, I would not be here, and I would not have all these fun stories to tell. Like the one when Mom wanted to go to Pancho's Mexican buffet. Father did not want to go, but Mother and I went to Pancho's Mexican buffet. And that night, as I laid on the couch with a tummy ache, I heard two cats fighting in the back bathroom. The only problem was we didn't have two cats. That was my mother, praying to the porcelain god, and praying that Pancho's disease would never inflict her again. Father, I learned so much from you, so much fishing knowledge, the times we sat on a boat and did nothing but sit on a boat and look at our lines in the water and not a damn thing to be caught. I learned nothing from you. If I wanted to be a fishitarian, I would have failed, Papa. It's enough for this wild-eyed wanderer to be placed in this family and below you. Because Mother, we will always look up to you. And Father, we will look up to you as well. I've never called you Father before, but I feel it's appropriate tonight. But can't you feel the love tonight? Yeah! Have you been lifted up? Have you been taken aback? Sylvia, am I too deep for this section over here? And Al, you confirmed me and you married me the first time. What the hell happened that first time? And the second time, I figured the second time I would be good with marriage, yes, because I could feel the love, and I did feel it until last year, and that love is no more. And now I have the love of my children, Luke, Brooke, and Matt. And I feel that that is all the love I need. But if you know anybody on Tinder or Facebook, give me a buzz. But can't you feel the love tonight? I'm asking you, preach it. Can you feel the love tonight? Let me hear you say hallelujah. Let me say amen. Let me say hear you say, Bruce and Joanne, we love you. We love you. Amen, brothers and sisters. Go in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ.
So that will give me nightmares. Tremendous. That was awesome.
You're so shy.
You killed it. And hey, if anybody's on Facebook tonight and they're videotaping this, can you please not post it? I actually have a job and like to keep it. Wow. Al, what did happen, really? Seriously. You screwed up. Anyway. All right, my little sister, who is the sweetest sister ever, and I know sometimes sisters have this thing with their sisters, and you guys are struggling a little bit with your sisters, and every once in a while you guys struggle with your sister, and every once in a while you guys struggle with your... I'm just telling you, if you would turn into a dude, you would love your sister. I'm just throwing it out there. So if you think about it, wanting to really, really adore your sister, become a dude. Because I love my sister. Donnie, come on.
Oh wait, we got one more thing. No, Did you see the look Maddie gave me? We rehearse these transitions.
That's right. Wow. DJ.
That's just good. Yeah, here, I got it. Here.
Check, check.
and where you can reminisce.
Where's the comfortable chair?
And where we can toast to this wonderful couple. And we'd like to do that. I have been blessed with 3 wonderful children. My parents have been blessed with 2 wonderful children, my sister and myself, and also Mark. But my firstborn, I was the happiest I've ever been, and I was so excited because I wanted a boy, and the Lord gave me a boy, and he has been my best friend. I'm so proud of this kid. But Matthew David is going to start off the toasting tonight.
Oh, nice.
And this is going to be a group toast. But Matthew is going to come up here. Are you ready, son? Did I throw you for a curve? Okay.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, Matthew David, who lives down in San Marcos, Texas. And take it away, bud.
Okay. All right.
Good evening, everyone. Grandma, Grandpa. Pleasure being here this evening. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm grandkid number 3. And I just want to clarify that that's if we're ranking by sequential order. Number 3.
And if we weren't?
You get it. So anyways, we all know that we're here to celebrate Grandma and Grandpa's 60th anniversary. However, I doubt that any of you also know that it is the Guinness Book of World Records 60th anniversary to this month.
Wow! Nice!
Did we coordinate? Did we get anything?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, this has got to be some kind of record.
Yeah.
Right? It's got to.
In the modern era.
It's got to. But that being said, I mean, Grandma and Grandpa, we raise our glass to you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers, everybody! Love you all!
There we go.
Love you all!
That was beautiful, Matthew. Thank you very much. And when you come up, put the microphone up near your mouth where you can hear everybody and everybody can hear you. Next.
Are you on my way?
Oh, this is number 2 by about, what, a minute? 10 minutes? Why were you so late? Why were you late to the party?
I needed further preparation.
Lindsay Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Grandma and Grandpa, it's such an honor to be here with you. I am number 2 in the 3rd generation, but you know, number 6 or 7, counting for other reasons. Certainly number 8, and soon to be 10 in line for height. Many of other qualities. So, as a representative of the 3rd generation of Johnsons, I just want to thank you guys because we stand on your shoulders. We stand on all the things that you guys have stood for so many years. Love and kindness and faith and humor. And we are luckier and so blessed for it. So raise a glass to my favorite and yours, Bruce and Joey.
Your picture's here.
Love you too, Lindsay.
Did you practice that? No.
All right, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Who would like to go next? A little toast? Looking over here in the peanut gallery. Oh, yes, you're not in the peanut gallery, but come right over here. You know what? I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colleen.
I was going to say that a few years ago, I wrote something for some other friends that were celebrating their 60th. Little did I know that I would have 2 sets of friends that were so special. And I was going to write something for them, but this fits so well, I decided to read it for them because it fits. Okay? 60 years. People celebrate their 25th with silver and their 50th with gold. But when it's 60, it's diamonds, I'm told. These gifts are often given, but sometimes only in thought. These symbols are rather special, even if they're not bought. A diamond shines like the lives you live. Others can see the love that you give. A diamond is hard, and life is too. But there's joy in the struggle if love is true. When a diamond is cut, it could shatter apart. But with careful design, two will live from the heart. As a diamond is precious, so are you. You've inspired us all since you said, I do. You would give this to them, and I would just say, I did.
Put it next to your mouth. I can hear you.
Has it really been 60 years when you look and act so young? You both help others to know that a good marriage can be fun. A paperweight diamond designed like a diamond to remind you of tonight and of the love that you share for family and friends with delight. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's a sleeve of golf balls. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
What is that? That's going to look good. That's going to look good. If Dad would have bought on that Sam Walton stock back in 1970s, you'd have one of those about right now. Too bad we went down the Globe discount stores. Remember Globe discount stores? Not many people do. Right? I do. Oh, Bruce does. All right, that was beautiful, Colleen. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen.
Who else would like to make a toast? I know Chuck Griggs loves to speak in public. Ask him to pray before.
I'm waiting for the roast part. Let the toasters go ahead.
Number one, sequentially, Hannah Johnson.
God doesn't make mistakes. I'm number one in everyone's heart too. So thanks for having us, you guys. This is wonderful. And I also want to say congratulations to Bob and Sandy, who are also celebrating their 30th. It's so great for all of us 10 grandkids to be here. Ingrid and I were talking today about how when you walk into Grandma and Grandpa's house at 211 Leaflet, it just feels like home. It feels so loving and warm, and it always smells the same. It smells like brisket and fried French toast. And we've all been talking this weekend about how, you know, all of the first generation grandkids grew up at your house, and now the second generation grandkids get to do the same thing and play mini golf up and down the hallways and raid the old toy closet, so and play Hungry Hungry Hippos. So I just want to say that we love you all, and you guys have just raised such a wonderful family, and you are home to all of us. So we love you.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Cheers. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry tonight. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm almost done though. Who else would like to follow that with a wonderful toast? Alexa, Gracie, maybe Luke?
I'll go.
Oh, Ingrid! Ladies and gentlemen, Ingrid, formerly known as Den, now known as Ingrid McLean. Or like, Cal, I always mess that up. Sorry. Sorry, baby. I'm bad with names. So what was your name again?
Don't worry about it. I'm the grandchild that, my name is Ingrid. And, you know, Grandma introduced me to all her friends as her daughter, or her granddaughter that's going to pick out her nursing home. So, Grandma has always been the kindest to me, and that's why I'm No, but really, this is such a special night, and just week that we're all able to gather and be here for our grandparents, and just kind of, it's really special to just kind of look out on this room of these people that have flocked to you, and not just because we're all blood related or because we're friends, it's because the two of you have really set a great example of how to be loyal friends, how to be that family comes first, and that we all love each other, and we need to be forgiving of one another no matter how angry we get sometimes. But that family always, no matter what, comes first. And that's a lesson that you guys taught us and examples that you set. And it's such a special night for us all to be here and celebrate you. And so we want to thank you and raise a glass to you. And thank you for all the good memories.
There's a lot of good nursing homes.
A lot of great nursing homes.
Cheers, everybody.
About that later. It's called a teaser in the business. Who's next for a wonderful toast? Do we have one? Do we have one?
Oh yeah, me. I'm next.
Hello. Here comes Madeline Landers. Here comes Madeline Landers. Maddie Joe.
Hi.
Hi, Maddie.
I'm Maddie Joe.
Welcome, Maddie.
I was named for my grandmother, and no one could have the whole name Joanne, so I just got a little bit solid. Yeah, Joel. But I do. I have some of my best parts are my grandmother and my grandfather. Growing up with them, I learned how to be tough and not put up with any shit. And I also learned. Drop it down. Drop the mic.
Preach it, sister.
Hey, she doesn't put up with that. And I learned how to lay down the law. And then from my grandfather, I learned kindness and when to be silent. The juxtaposition of when to be silent and listen, and when to stand up for yourself and stand tall. And I think that is what is so beautiful about your relationship, and I think it's something really admirable, and you guys balance each other out. And you created a family that reflects that and is all about love. So, to love!
To love! Awesome! To love! And also, I'll tell you what, Bruce was blessed with a very good gift of selective hearing. A lot of times he doesn't hear anything she says. He just... It's good though. No, what's wrong with that, he says. That's a wonderful positive trait, Pops, and that's why you guys have been married 80 or 60 years. I know it feels like 80 sometimes, especially for Mother. Who would like to, do we have one? William Dick. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Wait a minute, I'm about to follow. William is going to come up here and do a toast. I love it. Come on, brother. Bring it. It's got to be under 45 minutes though.
I had the the privilege of growing up right next to my two grandparents, which was phenomenal because they were like my second parents. You know, if my mom and dad wanted to get rid of me for the weekend, that was really easy for them. But anyway, I learned a lot from my grandma and my grandpa. From grandpa, I learned how to do different types of construction things and how not to lose your control whenever you try and install things in the garage, unlike what I learned from Richard. And from my grandma, I learned how to look people in the eye and shake their hands and be a very polite human member of society. So, to not going crazy and being a regular human being.
Toast to you. Now wait a minute, I'm feeling a little slighted here. He talked to you about things in the garage, like you guys would work on things and stuff?
We were putting up bike racks.
And doing that?
No.
Dad, you taught me 2 things in the garage, and I'm an expert. To this day, I'm a professional at these 2 things.
Holding a flashlight.
Holding a flashlight and shutting the hell up. I got that on my resume. Number 1 is holding a flashlight. Number 2 is shutting the hell up. And I've been hired by more people than I can get. And I appreciate that. That's fantastic. Is there anybody else that needs to? Because we're gonna start moving on. We could do toast all night, but if you do not have, what do they say, Al? At the very end? Oh, Al. So look at Al. That's all we need. Ladies and gentlemen, the Right Reverend Al Franzmeyer.
Doctor.
Oh, Dr. Right Reverend.
How long have I known you two?
3 years.
Too long? Bruce, you used to keep us honest at the church. We gave that up when you left. I always, oh by the way, did you all know that this is the 60th anniversary for Walt Disney's Disneyland?
Oh. Yeah. Are you going to take it
This year. But I'm not going to Mickey Mouse around here when I talk about the 2 of you.
Now you're being goofy. But seriously. Easy, Pastor.
I have a granddaughter who works for the mouse. Be careful what you say. No, I always remember that you know where you're going and how to get there. And one night we were going down Cypress Wood. And I mean, we'd had such a great time when we got on Cypress Wood. And I asked Joanne, which direction do we turn? And Bruce said, we turn that way.
This
So we went
was GBS. This was
GBS.
GGS.
We went about 2 miles down and said, what are we doing over here by Champions Baptist Church, you know? So we turned around and we said, is that the way home? And we got going in the dark, and next thing you know, I don't think we're going to get there. So we turned around and we went the other direction again. We did this 4 times before we got back home.
I'm taking your keys away. That started a long time ago. GBS.
I just want to say, you know, we love you so much, and we hope that next time we get to tell you where to go instead of you telling us where to go. To dear friends who always know where they've gone, hardly ever know where they've been.
You know, and that was back in the days, remember, when drinking and driving was legal. So they were probably just driving around Spring and Champions. I don't know where we're going. But they had a good time and no one got hurt. Praise God. All right, we are going to move on, because that's what we are all about. We're moving on tonight. We are reminiscing, we are having a ball. And
got some champagne left.
oh, well, Mother.
Chug.
Chug, 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 chug. You're going to want to. Yeah, you're going to want to, Mom. So I have to look at my itinerary here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay, let's bring back up. Oh, here, Chuck, are you coming? Chuck,
We have to get this party
there you go.
with a little more laughing. I can see it's kind of crazy.
Don't you dare.
By the way, I can, talk about you and talking. Do you remember that time you and Stephen went fishing with me?
No. That was back in my fuzzy years.
Y'all were out there and you just were constantly yakety, wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
I told him and Stephen, I said, look, I'm throwing you out of the boat right here, leaving you, if I hear one more word. Well, they were quiet. He was quiet. He made quiet when he's out of the boat. Don't believe it.
That day was worse than a prison camp.
Anyway, back to Joanne. He's got so many great stories we could tell. I could stand here for a long time, but I'm going to tell one of my favorite ones, and that was when Joanne learned to water ski.
Oh! I forgot about that.
We had a place up at
Livingston.
Lake Livingston at Waterwood.
Waterwood.
Anyway, we're up there and we got my old bass boat and we decided Joanne's going to learn to ski. Which I don't think you ever seen her ski.
No, I never seen her swim.
Well,
I never saw her swim.
I saw her ski. The only thing is, I just had a boat, and just a bass boat. It wasn't really a ski boat. But anyway, we got the rope on it and Joanne gets the skis on. And we take off and she's down. And she starts, but she won't get up. She's just got a 3-point stance. And that's all that's keeping her going is these skis, and she's back there hunkered over. Anyway, she skied for a good ways. And I think maybe it wore out the seat on your bathing suit. It was all fuzzy after that. It did.
I didn't give up.
That was just one of the great times. We had a lot of trips to Marcos. She's great with directions for Marcos. She always knows where it is. We're behind the back seat in the van. Anyway, we've had a lot of great times, and I'll think of some more later. But that's how we touched at Bruce and Joanne, two of our great friends and longtime friends.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Thank you, Chuck. All right, so we're gonna have dessert, and we're just gonna it's you walk in there. They said.
Okay.
So
Can I say something?
come on up, Mom. No, you cannot. You will not speak tonight, woman. Yes, my mother.
Now you know where I got my talent.
What talent is that?
I love the microphone. I love the microphone, and Joe knows that. I feel very at home in front of a microphone at Craft Circle. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you, we're going to have dessert now, and the top of the cake was our cake topper 60 years ago. And I could not find, at that time, he had hair. And I could not find a blonde groom, so I painted it. And of course, we didn't have blonde paint 60 years.
Incredibly important to her. She'll remind you before she gives you a present that you gotta write her a note, thanking her for what she's about to do. So we, in preparing for this this event, we realized that we were quite a bit behind on some of our thank you notes. We're going to take this time to, do some catching up. So just bear with us as we write some of these notes down. So Mark, do you have some thank you music that you could?
Yeah, but I can't start it until you do.
Okay. So, here we go. Let's dive in. Thank you, Grandmother, for always giving us temporary hearing loss every time you sneeze.
I need a pen. I need the pen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma, for getting us on the Homeland Security watch list, because you're above the laws, and you don't really care when a sign says no trespassing.
Thank you, Daddy, for losing your hearing so early on in your marriage to Mom, so that you were only able to hear some of her conversations.
Grandma Joanne, thank you for always having your needs be secondary, making gourmet meals, and rearranging your schedule for Katie.
Thank you, Grandma, for spending so much time and energy volunteering at nursing homes. You have really saved us a lot of time shopping around for a home for you.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm scared.
Thank you, Bruce and Joanne.
Now get up closer to the mic.
For giving me Dawn, so I never have to ask another question ever again.
Thank you, Grandma, for telling me about fun rolls, GPS, and of course, internet prono.
Thank you, Grandpa, for always letting us win at games. Oh wait, you just suck at them.
Thank you, Bruce and Joanne, for teaching me that if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late.
Start over. Start over. There's the whole pen.
Thank you, Joanne, for teaching me that if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late. And also teaching your children that if you don't succeed in marriage, try again.
Thank you, Mom, for showing
You guys having fun?
We are having a great time.
All right, here we go. Wait, everybody. So we are the grandchildren, all of the Johnson grandchildren. There are 10 of us exactly. And so I don't know if you guys have seen on David Letterman, he used to do something called the top 10 list. So we figured it'd be perfect to do top 10 because there are 10 of us. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the top 10 reasons it's awesome to be a Johnson. Woo!
No.
Number 10. No one judges you when you say, please pass the butter.
Number 9. When you put down your fork for breakfast, someone says, "What's for lunch?"
Number 8. Don't worry, everything stupid you've ever done has been caught on camera. Number 7. Lefsa, one of the 5 food groups.
Number 6. When someone makes a Big Johnson joke, it's about you.
Number 5. All the guys inevitably go golfing for the day, giving the rest of us ample time to talk crap about them.
Number 4. The only time
time someone tells you to shut up is when they want to speak over you.
That's funny.
Number 3, I deleted my Facebook account because all I need to do to tell the entire family something is to call Joanne.
Number 2, no matter where in the world you are, 211 Leaflet Lane will always be your home.
You're getting mushy now.
And number 1, the love and dedication we have seen for the past 60 years is the perfect example for our generations to come.
Good job. Good job.
How about that?
Good job.
Tremendous. Yeah, it is. All right. Where did my backup singers go?
Oh, sorry.
You guys left me.
We did our job to yours.
Hey, I brought you into this world. I can still take you out.
Is this broken? Or what happened here? No, there.
Well, I didn't break it. And they need that.
Yeah.
So just do a little check there, backup singers.
Check.
Check, 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 check.
They need to be louder.
Does it? Check.
Check.
Check, 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 check.
It's not working. Oh, there you go.
Check, check, check.
They have to work a little louder on those guys.
It's great. It's great.
Check, check, check. Okay. All right, this is a little song that I wrote long time ago. And I think it best characterizes my mom and my dad. And everybody knows that our matriarch in our family, who she is. And then, oh, by the way, there's Bruce. And I think he kind of likes it that way. Oh, hey, you guys need to calm down a little bit, 80-year-old people. Is the phone handy? Can we call 911? There was a train derailment, now we got problems on the table. Anyway.
Now he's got the clicker on him.
Oh, he's got the clicker. Okay, good. Yes. Clap on, clap off. So, this is a song that pretty much epitomizes our family and my mom and dad and their grandparents. And it goes a little something like this. Yeah, you can turn that up. They had sunshine on the day the wedding bells did ring. When it got cold in the Midwest, they moved down to spring. Well, I guess you say, what did make them be this way, Joanne? Talking about Joanne and Bruce too. They had so many friends and they had their toys. And they were so proud of their little girl and sometimes their boys. Well, I guess you say, what did make them be this way, Joanne? Talking about Joanne and Bruce too. Alright, the thing about Joanne and Bruce is that it just works. Bruce knows all he has to do is stay out of the way and everything will be just fine. And Joanne knows when it's time for a voice of reason, it's right there next to her, sound asleep on the recliner. And when Bruce needs an answer to a question, as soon as Joanne gets off the phone and Facebook, it's going to be there. They know home, baby, no pool, no play. They got all of the riches, baby, one couple can claim. Here we go. I guess you say, what did make them be this way? Joanne, Joanne, talking about Joanne and Bruce too. Talking about Joanne, I'm talking about Joanne, and she's talking about Joanne, and you're talking about Joanne. Joanne's talking about Joanne. Joanne, 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 and Bruce too, and Joanne, and Joanne, and Joanne. And Bruce too.
Good. Too funny.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, you guys are awesome. We said we were going to be out of here at 9 o'clock. We're gonna go a little bit beyond that because we've got one encore number.
I didn't think we had to be out of here at 9.
Well, I decided we needed to be out of here at 9 because he's got some single malt scotch in the house. And Uncle Bob said it's not just for him.
That's right.
And so we're going to do a little encore number, and this is going to feature some of the grandkids and the kids. And Lindsay choreographed this, and she is a choreographer extraordinaire from Barnard College at Columbia, and she is an expert on Broadway productions. And anyway, so enjoy it.
None of those things. Okay. One of those things. You guys failed.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. We got the living terrors, the living terrors to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty side.
honor tonight?
Just say thanks for kids.
Oh, it's almost past our bedtime, you know that?
We gotta go to bed so these people can go home. We used to say that to Chuck and Patsy all the time. I just want to thank all of you, and I am so proud of our family and our children. I don't think I raised these kids, really. I think they were raised by somebody else. Wolves. Because I certainly wouldn't have put up with all this rigmarole, you know. But anyway, I just thank everybody, and I love every one of you. And I have a poem, but I'm not going to bore you with it, why I like each one best. And
that poem! Say the poem. We love that poem.
Okay. You coax me. When I call on you, I want you to stand up, if you can. Hannah, I love you best. Oh, Hannah, I love you best because you were our firstborn, and you were so special, and you are still special. Because that's why I love you best. But you know what? I love Lindsay best. Because she was the littlest one. She came into the world 10 minutes after Hannah, and she made it through. She weighed 2 pounds 8 ounces, and we had a party at Resurrection New Year's Eve one night. Sylvia saying yes, and we had to pray for Lindsay because she was going to have major heart surgery. And Darlene, you were there. We said a prayer for Lindsay, and look at her now. Just a wonderful young girl living in New York, and we are so proud of her. Okay, I love Ingrid best. Did you know that?
I love Matt most because you forgot.
I love Matthew most because he's so quiet.
I'm a huge disappointment in his eyes. We need a DNA test or something.
I love Matthew most because he was our first grandson. And I was there at the hospital when he was born. And he started crying the minute he came out, and he didn't stop crying for a long time. In fact, he might still be a little bit crying. But I love him best. So then there goes Ingrid. And I've always loved her best. Because you know what? She's a brunette. And she's got brown eyes. And she is the first grandchild that got married to a wonderful guy, Dave McClure. Where is he? He's turning around there. Okay.
Now, does this poem, was it supposed to rhyme?
Stories. I love Madeline best because she is named after me. Yes, and that's something. But her dad, her dad didn't like me, and Dawn wanted to name her Joanne, but her dad didn't like me very well, so it's Joe. Yeah, he said just Joe. But anyway, I love her best. She's in New York, and of course you all know about her. She's the actress, and like Matthew said, I don't need a Facebook account or anything. I have the telephone.
That's right.
And of course, everybody knows William is my very favorite. And of course, he knows it. You know, I had to retire when this kid was 2 years old, so I could take care of him and train up a child in the way he should go. And William is going off to school. Grandma's going to have a real tough time. He's going to the School of Mines, not the School of Blind or Mines. like some people think. But anyway, he'll be leaving in about a week and a half.
And hopefully he'll be mining coal within 6-8 months. I mean, that's where he's going to school. So we'll have to learn the railroad system.
And then we've got the little ones.
Oh, the little one.
Then we got the little ones. I love Luke the best.
Wait, Grace.
Oh, Gracie and Alexa are older than, yes.
By 4 months.
By 4 months. Gracie, I love you best because you're the first twin of the second generation, we call you, right? And you are the sweetest. You are so sweet and you're so beautiful. And then I love Alexa best because her second name is Joanne. And I'm telling you, I think she's got a little bit of Joanne in her. She tells it like it is. If she doesn't like something, she says it. She doesn't, no barks, no holds barred. And then we have Luke. Luke is a good-looking soccer player, isn't he? I mean, I think he has just been one of my favorite kids. I said last night, I said, Luke, you look so good. And he said, I've changed too, Grandma. And I just think that's great. You're growing up, you're going into 7th grade.
Yep, love it.
Oh, so are the girls.
Yep.
Last but not least,
The baby girl.
this is the one I like best because it's the end. My Brooke.
You know, as far as you know.
10 is enough. 10 is a good round number. And I love Brooke. She is a joy, she's a sweetheart, and she's always got that cute smile. Yes, she is. I think
My baby.
She's.
I'm your baby, she's my baby.
I know. So that's my grandchildren, and I'm sticking to it.
So you have to say something about your kids now.
I have to show
kids
these,
are awesome, but kids are...
I have to show these TV personalities where they get it from. Ooh. No, I would like very much, just to be serious, I want to thank all of you for coming, and we've addressed our families and the love we have for our grandchildren and each of our 3 children. But also, those of you who are friends of ours, been some of you in not too long a time, but some of you in a long time, we really appreciate you coming here and sharing this time with us. It means so much to Joanne and I, and we thank you for that. And please, have a safe trip home.
And feel free to stick around for a couple minutes, but it's like the line from the Blues Brothers movie. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Right, Pastor? Yeah, baby. What? Holla. Can I get a witness? Yes, I think that's we're done, right? Oh, we're not done. We got one more thing. Oh, no, we don't. Please no.
No, we got it. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Let's start next. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Watch the top here. Don't hit these glasses.